Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Corey from Corey's Tech Time, and today we're looking at the Jbuds Pods ANC here, and we're also looking at the JLab Go Pods ANC here. This is more of a budget-friendly option here. So we're gonna look at these two and just do a quick comparison. I've been using these as my primary earbuds of choice for like the last couple of months. Both of these performed well, and these perform just as good as well as being my primary earbuds. I was using the Buds Pro 2s, and I did return back to using those. But anyway, we're going to look at the Jbuds Pods ANC first. So here you do get the stem design. This is a much longer design. You get 6 mics. I believe it's 3 per earbud, and you get like some mesh to block out the wind as well. These are also wireless charging able as well here on the bottom. I haven't did that yet, but I would assume that it does work. You get 56 hours of battery life, splash proof as well, and you get a Type-C connector there. For the Pods ANC, very similar setup. With these, you do get spatial audio and lab quality sound. And for these, you get the lab quality sound but no spatial audio. These have a much smaller stem design, and I find these to be much more comfortable for some reason compared to these. And you get 26 hours of battery life. The cable, unfortunately, is integrated. Some people might like it. I don't really care for it. And these are not wireless charging, and these are also splash proof as well. So battery life, the Jbuds win obviously 56 hours compared to 26 hours. But when you use them, I believe, if I remember correctly, you get 8 hours here, like 8.5 hours here, and 7 hours here, which is very similar and comparable. But you get way more battery life out of the case because it's bigger. And on the back, before I forget, that's the reset button there. And you have to reset these using the earbuds themselves. There's no reset button. Actually, I'm wrong. The reset button is right here. Those are the other JLabs I was just testing. But anyway, so those are the specs and just, just what comes with each of these earbuds. I do like them both. Again, I find these to be more comfortable, but I'm not a fan of the integrated cable and the shorter battery life. These longer stem, I don't find them as comfortable for me and for my ears. I do like the fact that you can wirelessly charge them, and it has the Type-C connector. I think that is a huge plus, and this should be standard to me. But yeah, outside of that, the sound quality is very similar. The ANC is very similar in both of these earbuds. I think they're very comparable. I do believe that the ANC is a little bit better with the Jbuds ANC compared to the Go Pods ANC. I think there's like more of a quiet tone when I wear these compared to the Go Pods ANC. It's not a huge difference, but it is somewhat noticeable. But that should not be the reason why you wouldn't pick up either one, because the ANC is so similar. The sound quality is very similar as well. You don't get spatial audio, so if that's something that you like and you want, you can just skip these and go straight to the Jbuds ANC. But for me, it's not a big deal. I don't typically use spatial audio unless maybe if I'm watching a movie, but again, it's not a deal breaker for me. But yeah, very similar, very good earbuds. Comfort is huge for me, so I would typically just gravitate to the Go Pods a little bit more. But then when I started to use these for phone calls and things of that nature, I found that the call quality was much better on the Jbuds ANC, like hands down. I believe, again, like 3 mics per earbud, and I want to say there's 2 mics per earbud on the Jbuds. And even though it does work, but if you are around a fan or in a windy area, that's when these would work and do work much better compared to just these Jbuds. So for me, I started to use these much more, and for that alone, I think this would be the better buy. If you're only using these earbuds to listen to audio, I would say either one will work. For me, comfort is very important, so I tend to go with the Jbuds ANC. But overall, and these do cost more money, I think you should go with the Jbuds just because it's a better all-around product. You're going to get wireless charging, you're going to get more battery life, you're going to get the separate Type-C connector. This one is integrated again. So yeah, I mean, both are solid products. I think JLab really hit it out of the park this year. Just on their earbuds alone, I picked up a couple of earbuds as well. I mean, headphones as well. So I plan on doing a review on those too. But yeah, these are solid products overall, and you couldn't really go wrong with either one. The strengths again are phone calls, longer battery life, wireless charging, Type-C connector. Here I would say comfort, decent battery life, and you can charge it, but it's the integrated cable. And phone calls is decent as long as you're not outside and it's not windy. So that's all I have, guys. If you have any questions or comments about either one of these products, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And until the next one, peace.